So we just started, like, this would be the last topic of male reproductive system. In that we were discussing hormonal regulation in males. So we're done with a lot of things, explanation. So if I just give you an overview, I'm sure it will be clear then. GnRH, which is gonadotropin hormone, like release hormone. So I'm sure it's clear to you. This hormone has again like few parts. First thing, our brain hypothalamus send the message when at the age of 13 years, like when the puberty starts. So at the time, gonadotropin releasing hormone send message to what? This hypothalamus send message to pituitary to release. Here would be pituitary to send message to GnRH. GnRH divide into two other parts. So what are those parts? First is LH, second is FSH. LH is simply kind of this one hormone, luteinizing hormone, and FSH is follicle stimulating hormone. After that, this LH is going to be having another. LH is having another name, not name, but they have another type, which is ICSH, which simply means interstitial cell stimulating hormone. So we also, after this step, we have another kind of type, which is Leydig cells. What does this Leydig cells means? These cells have again another name. This help in releasing of testosterone. Otherwise, this Leydig cells work as interstitial cells. And when we talk about the FSH, which is this one hormone, FSH, follicle stimulating hormone. FSH is having work, which is having cells called as Sertoli cells. Sertoli cells, even this have another name, nurse cells, and when last the name, which is sustainous cells. So it's like so many names. Okay, sorry, I forgot to tell. Oh, here everything is written. Then this LH, Leydig cells, interstitial, will release testosterone, which is present in some blood cell. Here, Sertoli, nurse cell, these all will release androgen, which is binding protein basically. So I'm sure it's clear to you. Okay, so let's read what's written. So reproductive system of male contain regulates function through certain hormones. The main hormone involved is testosterone, follicle hormone, and luteinizing hormone, and even the gonadotropin releasing hormone. This means LH, FSH, GnRH are the most important. So here comes the testosterone. Testosterone is simply a primary sex organ which produced by the testes. So it plays a crucial role in development and maintenance of female reproductive system, which include testes, prostate gland, and seminal vessels, which we discuss in the detailed structure. Whereas the characters such as facial and body hair growth, it's like at the age of puberty, like around 13 years, 13 to 15, and so on, you'll see changes in children, either it's girl or boy. So you'll see changes like such as facial bones in male, body hair growth, depending on the voice as well. Like their voice might increase, like they become more not shrill but grave like sound is produced, and the muscles mass develop. It stimulates production of sperm after the age of puberty, like from 13. Then we have follicle stimulating hormone, which is produced by pituitary gland, act on the testes. Its may promote the development and maturation of sperm within the seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules present in uh, lobules, and each and we have around 1 to 3 seminiferous tubules in each lobules. It has stimulate production of protein necessary for sperm production. Then we have inhibin peptide hormone, which release Sertoli cells of testes, which inhibit the follicle stimulating hormone. We were done with this in the detail of this concept. Luteinizing hormone, which is produced by the pituitary gland and act on the testes, stimulate which produce Leydig cells in the testes. It triggers and release the testosterone into the bloodstream. So it's clear to you. Then comes the last part, gonadotropin releasing hormone, which is produced in hypothalamus of brain. As I mentioned, stimulate the release of SH and LH from the pituitary gland, secretly give a negative feedback. Negative feedback also discussed in the last video. But negative feedback is simply when testosterone stop pituitary to release the GnRH. So like this stopness, this means they're not growing. This means they stop. They become stop. This kind of feedback called as negative feedback. This means where they were, whatever growth they were having, they will stay on that growth, called this negative growth. Whereas low level of testosterone stimulate release of GnRH, leading the increased production of SH, which in turn stimulate testosterone production, and rise inhibit the release of these all things. So hypothalamus, gonadotropin, and anterior pituitary release these both interstitial cells, which also called as LH, which I mentioned here, is also called as interstitial and Leydig cells. Here this is called as Sertoli cells, nerd cell, which have so many functions. And here comes the inhibin. Inhibin is simply amount which is proportional to sperm count. High sperm count, this means there would be high inhibition. This means inhibition simply means to stop something. As we have enzyme inhibition, this means we are going to stop something. So inhibition is something like that. So but this is inhibin, like maybe it will be so high sperm count, which means they have high inhibin. If low sperm count, this means low inhibin. So I'm sure it's clear to you. All become so yellow, but still I'm sure it will be clear to you. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.